Hello everyone, welcome to Computer Science and IT Gate Coaching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the instant notification of my free lecture. So this is about me. I am a computer science gate faculty having more than 5 plus of teaching experience, mentored more than 50,000 students, taught in different coaching institute all over India. Okay, it's like the Gate Academy, even qualified multiple times Gate. And even I have given the coaching in many government colleges as well as in many private colleges. Like in SRM Chennai, I have given coaching. CAT Bhubaneswar, I have given. BC Bhagalpur, Jorhat College of Engineering, Guwahati University, Dibrugarh University, Government College of Engineering and Technology, Jammu, Ramgarh Engineering College. Okay, these are the colleges where I have went and I have given the coaching. So now see the variable. What is variable? Now we will start about variable name. So you know that names are made either it will start with letter or underscore. It should not start with digit. So I think that you know all this. So let me write just. So names are made up of letters. So names are made up of letters. No. You are saying integer 2 byte. That's the thing. It's a machine dependent. That's why I am starting from the scratch, because many student and in many places they taught wrong. Okay, so you are saying that double is 8, carry is 1. So carry is 1, it's fine, but int the data type of int is machine dependent, double machine dependent, float machine dependent. So all these things I will tell you one by one. After char I will go to data type only. So names are made of letters, and names are made of letters and digit digit. So variable names are made of, so you can write as variable name. Variable name are made of letters and digit. Now see, if you'll see now in your compiler you can even use dollar, but in standard it is not allowed. Okay. So variable names are made of letters and digit. The first letter, the first character, the first character must be letter. Must be. The first character must be a letter. Must be a letter. The first character must be a letter. Now the underscore comes as a letter. So the underscores is also a letter. The underscore counts counts the underscore counts as a letter. So it is used where it is used. It is sometime just like I want to create a variable which is having 2 3 words. So like my name just Suraj, then underscore, just to distinguish. Okay, to increase the readability, so we use underscore. Okay, like this. So where we use, and always give, whenever you are doing a programming, always give name of a variable, I mean significant name you should give, so that from the name you can able to recall what the work of that. Okay, don't give any name. So you can give but don't give it. It will increase the readability if you are giving a some good name. Okay, means that is the work that it is doing. So it is sometimes useful. It is sometime, see, there it has told. So it is important in your campus placement. They will ask that why we are using underscore. It is sometimes useful useful it is sometimes useful for improving the readability. Improving the readability of long variable name. Long variable names. Okay, so this is done. Now here uppercase and lowercase are different. Uppercase, uppercase and lowercase letters. Uppercase and lowercase letters are distinct. Okay, so you can say that C is a case sensitive. Okay, so X, small x, and capital X are two different name, two different, two different. But we use traditionally C practice is to use lowercase for a variable name and all uppercase for symbolic constant. Symbolic constant like has define you are saying, so that also we will use. Okay, so but we are using like it's our traditional C practice that the coder whoever write they generally write in small letter. So the traditional C practice is to use lowercase for variable name. So for variable name they use lowercase and and all uppercase all uppercase for symbolic constant. Symbolic constant we will see like you are having so symbolic constant like has defined, see, has defined like this. Okay. If you are using has defined, this has defined is used for symbolic constant. So this is a notation we use just to define that, just like max line is equal to 100. So this is a symbolic constant example. Okay. So has define is used to is a macro. I will teach this thing, it will come. So now max line is a name which if it is in capital, it is used to distinguish capital we use for symbolic constant. See, it is not a rule. Okay. It is just a convention that many people use. You should also use it. Okay. So whenever you are defining symbolic constant, you should use capital letter. And whenever you are writing a variable name, you should use a small letter. So don't say that, sir, I am not writing in capital, I am writing in small, so it should give error. No. If you are writing in small, then also it's fine. Syntax wise is fine, but it's just a notation we are using. Now, next point, at least the first 31 character, at least the first 31 characters, 31 characters of an internal name are significant, so whatever name you are giving up to 31 character, it is significant, okay. For function name and external variable, see, external variable we have seen in previous lecture. So for function name and external variable we should use, for function names and external variable and external variables, the names, the number, may be less than, the number may be less than 31, the number may be less than 31, it should be it may be less than 31, because external variables, external names may be used in assembler loader over which the language has no control. Okay, because you should write, because external external names may be used, may be used by assembler, may be used by assembler may be used by assemblers and loaders over which the language has no control, over which the language has no. Okay, now while defining variable name you should not use the keyword. keywords like keywords like if, else, int, float, etc. Here I am saying that at least the first 31 characters of an internal name are significant. Means if you are giving a name to a variable, 31 characters are essential. Why? Because the function name or external variable that we have studied in previous lecture, external variable, the number may be less than 31. So the length should be maybe less than 31, because external variables, external names may be used by assembler, because external variables are used by assemblers and loaders over which the language has no control. So language is no having any control over this. Okay. So that's why if you are defining any external variable, if you are defining any external variable, so you should use it. So, okay. External is just the storage class. If you write extern int x, okay, then x is a variable of extern type. This is the external variable. This is the external variable. Okay, this is external. So when you will do the coding, then these things is going to be very much useful, because if you, when you go for product based company, they will ask you to write a code. Then they will see what are the way you are writing. Okay, so keywords like if, else, int, float are reserved. Are reserved. We can't use them as variable. We can't use them as variable name, as variable. So variable, I think that it is done. So it should start with letter, and in letter underscores comes, and it will have a combination of letter and digit. So whenever you are declaring a variable, underscores we use for to increase the readability. And whenever you are giving a external variable name, you try to give less than 31 characters, because the 31 characters are important. It is used in assembler as well as in the loader. Okay.